Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to answer some of the questions you guys asked me on Instagram about your curly hair struggles and what issues you're facing. In this video, I'm going to try my best to give you some tips on your problem. So without a further ado, let's get started. Is there a way to remove tangles without losing the curls after wash day? And the same person has asked, my hair tangles a lot. There's a lot of volume which makes it easier to control if they are not styled at all. Ideally, they shouldn't tangle so much. To prevent tangling, use good amount of leave-in conditioner on your wet hair when you're styling. You can use oils and serums also as the last step. You can also try to apply a little bit of oil and serum after your leave-in conditioner. Your hair should be moisturized, and also you can use a gel to seal it all in. If you style them properly, if your hair remains moisturized, it shouldn't really tangle so much. While you sleep, to prevent tangling, you can sleep on a satin or silk pillowcase, and I would highly recommend using a satin bonnet because that is really gonna prevent frizz and tangling. If you find that some of the hair pieces are still tangled, you can detangle them gently by using a leave-in conditioner, or you can dampen that part and you can use a wide tooth comb and gently detangle. You can also use a detangling spray instead of a leave-in conditioner, or you can use a leave-in conditioner mixed with water. If you just comb your dry hair, then your curls will open up and it will be frizzy. So it's important for your hair to be wet if you're trying to detangle. Next question is, my hair is curly but it doesn't look like yours. What products do you use? So every curly girl has a unique pattern, and that's totally okay. Our hair will not look the same. It can still look good, but it will look as per your natural hair type. You can enhance that instead of trying to make your hair look like someone else's. Most of us are guilty of doing that, including me. Since I have a looser curl type, I always try to make my hair look curlier than it is. I think all of us girlies with loose curl types can relate to what I'm saying right now. So yeah, don't do that. Just embrace your own natural hair type. I use a lot of products, so I have many videos on that. I also made a video on my favorite products. You can check it out. My go-to products are, a curl cream. So I really like Curl Up cream. I like I like True Frock cream. Recently, I tried Schwarzkopf. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. So I've been also using that. For gels also, Schwarzkopf gel. Shit, I really hope I'm pronouncing it right. So their gel is good. I use Bouclem gel, I use Ashba gel. So these are my favorite products. I also diffuse my hair, which gives me more definition and volume. To be honest, products are not really important. You can use any products and get good results. It's the techniques that matter. So just practice your techniques and get better at it. My hair is very dry and frizzy, so what should I apply on them? Just follow a basic hair routine. I have many curly hair routines on my channel. Use a shampoo, use a deep conditioner, use a leave-in conditioner on wet hair, and seal it all in with a gel. And you can finish your routine by using a serum or a lightweight oil like argan oil. That really helps to keep your hair moisturized so your hair will not look as frizzy. Scared to go to humidity areas? My hair looks like Monica's hair. We have all been there. Dude, I live in Goa, so I know exactly what you're talking about. In humidity, a strong hold gel is your best friend. Any product which says anti-humidity or humidity resistant, you want to look for those, and always seal your curls with a serum, preferably a silicone based serum. Secret tip is to use a hairspray. I know most of us are scared to use a hairspray, but do not be scared. It can give your hair that crunchy feeling, but for that you just need to moisturize your hair. Use a good amount of leave-in conditioner or a leave-in cream, and then you can use a hairspray. Trust me, it works like magic in humidity. And in humidity, I don't recommend air drying your hair, especially outside your house, because that can make your cuticles swell up, and before your hair completely dries, it can look frizzy, and once your hair is frizzy, it cannot really transform into non-frizzy. Diffuse your hair if possible inside your house. If you have AC, use AC, because in AC the temperature is drier, it's not as humid. So dry your hair completely, let your cuticles seal in, let the hydrogen bonds be formed before stepping out in humidity. How to braid traditionally for my baby shower without it being messy? Can't straighten. First of all, congrats on your baby shower. If you want to do a neat braid on curly hair, use lots of leave-in conditioner and gel. You can of course braid it on wet hair, but even if you don't want to braid it on wet hair or even damp hair, you can braid on dry hair, but use lots of leave-in conditioner and gel so that the frizz is tamed down. You can work in sections and you can make a tight braid because curly hair tends to fluff up, but leave-in conditioner and gel will help with that. Optionally, you can use a hairspray to keep your braid in place. And if you still get little flyaways and baby hairs, you can either use a gel or a wax stick to tame them. I colored my hair red last month with Birds of Paradise hair tint. Can I go back to black now? So if you have bleached hair, then you will have to dye your hair black or wait for the bleached parts to grow out. But if your hair is not pre-lightened, if you have applied the tint directly on your natural hair color, then I believe the tint will fade away in a few washes or a few months depending on what the product says. Scalp in the back of head getting greasy very fast. I would highly recommend using a clarifying shampoo or any good sulfate shampoo because it will help to remove buildup from your entire scalp. And since you mentioned that only the back of your head is getting greasy very fast, chances are that you're skipping washing the back of your scalp properly. When you're washing na, focus on each and every area of your scalp. Most of us just wash over here and we kind of neglect the back area. I've done that myself. So wherever you get greasy, try to wash that area properly. You can keep the shampoo for longer over there just to try it out and see if that works for you. Additionally, in between wash days, you can also use a dry shampoo to just absorb the excess oil wherever your scalp is feeling extremely greasy, because the dry shampoo is going to absorb all the oils and keep your scalp fresh and dry. Also, while applying leave-in product, just focus them on the lengths and ends of your hair. Avoid applying very close to the roots because that can also cause buildup on the scalp, which can make it greasy. Sometimes I love my curls, sometimes they look shabby. Need tips on hairstyles and grooming? Girl, I totally get that. On most days I hate my hair, to be honest. The entire world, I mean, that would be exaggeration, but the people who follow me love me for my hair, right? And I myself hate my hair sometimes. I have some videos on hairstyles if you want to know like specific hairstyles to do on hair. There are so many hairstyles. I mostly show just simple ones on my channel. You can do a braid, you can do a half up half down, you can do a pony. If you style your hair really well and if you maintain your hair na, like while sleeping and all, if you take care of them properly, then you won't have to worry about your hair much, trust me. If you still get a little bit of frizz, if you still want to groom yourself before stepping out, and if your hair is not allowing you to do that, then of course you can refresh it. You can wet some sections, you can apply leave-in conditioner, you can use a curl refresher spray and just tame the frizz down. If the sections are extremely frizzy, you can completely wet that section and do the styling process there again. I have a separate video on refreshing in which I've explained different types of refreshers you can do based on what your hair is feeling, so you can definitely check it out if you want more tips on refreshing. Why do my hair curls break down after it completely dries? So that could be because your curls are not sealing in enough moisture. You can try applying a light oil to seal in the moisture after you use a leave-in conditioner. You can also use a stronghold gel because the gel will help your curls to stay in place for longer. The product application is also important, so try to distribute the product properly. Make sure it is sealing each and every hair strand of yours and just practice styling. My hair becomes frizzy at the top after following all the steps. Frizz happens when you're not getting enough moisture. I recommend using a deep conditioning mask once in a while, once in a week, once in 10 days depending on your need, and use a leave-in conditioner from your roots. Don't touch your scalp, but from your roots apply them properly. It's possible that the top of your head is not really having any product, that's why it's feeling very dry. You can also massage a little bit of lightweight oil on your scalp after you're done styling, and you can also apply a little bit on the top of your head and just smooth down the frizz. That will also help your hair to be moisturized. Frizz can also be a result of product buildup, okay? Even if you're doing everything you can, even if you're using the right products, so please clean your hair with a clarifying shampoo or with a sulfate shampoo once in a week or once in a month, once in 10 days. Really depends on your lifestyle, but it's very important to give your hair a thorough cleanse because the more products you apply and if the products are not getting washed out properly, that can also give you frizz. Because बाद में आप कुछ भी लगाओ ना, your hair will not accept that moisture, your hair will not feel moisturized because already there's a lot of product buildup happening, so the new products will not penetrate better. My hair becomes very dry on the third day in spite of using moisturizing shampoos, deep conditioner and curlvana gel. So you have not mentioned that you use a leave-in conditioner. If you're not using one already, try using a leave-in conditioner or any rich leave-in cream because that is the main step to get your hair moisturized. A gel will not really moisturize your hair. After that, apply your gel. You can also use any lightweight oils to moisturize your hair further, so you can use that oil either after your leave-in conditioner or after your hair is completely dry after the whole process. Since you mentioned you're using moisturizing shampoos, shampoos and conditioners. Another reason for your dryness could be product buildup, because product buildup can block moisture from entering your strands and it can make your hair feel very dry. So use a clarifying shampoo once in a month, or you can also use it more frequently depending on your lifestyle, which will remove all the product buildup and allow moisture to penetrate the hair better. After using a clarifying shampoo, you can use a deep conditioner to really give that nourishment back to your hair. On the second day, my hair loses definition and becomes super dry and frizzy. Tired of refreshing it ever? So my answer remains the same as the previous question. Along with that, to preserve your curls, use a satin or silk bonnet and silk on a satin and silk pillowcase. Trust me, if you're not doing that, then your curls will look frizzy. If you're sleeping on a cotton pillowcase, your curls cannot look the same because the cotton will absorb the moisture and hair will look frizzy again. Just invest in a satin bonnet. It makes a huge difference. Whenever I skip a satin bonnet, my hair poofs up. Like, it just does not look the same. मेरी hair बहुत ज़्यादा frizzy हो जाता है after all process, और curls भी नहीं रहते ज़्यादा. Technique is the key. Apply your leave-in conditioner, whatever process you're doing ना, apply it on wet hair. वो पानी का आवाज़ आना चाहिए, ऐसे squish का आवाज़ आना चाहिए. Especially when you're scrunching, if your hair starts to dry and if you apply products on slightly drier hair, then it will look frizzy. Water is moisture, you guys. सभी को seal करना है before your hair starts to dry in its natural state. आपको एक अच्छा सा curl defining gel use करना है to keep the curls in place. So after applying leave-in conditioner, अच्छा सा gel लगाओ, layer करो over your curls. Gel आपके curls को ज़्यादा दिन hold करेगा और frizz control भी करेगा. Are Olaplex bond repair products really good after heat treatment? Can you recommend any? Olaplex is great for repairing heat damage, color damage, physical damage, sun damage, all kinds of damage. It basically helps to restore broken bonds in the hair to strengthen it. So I would recommend Olaplex number 3. You can pair it up with Olaplex number 0. It acts like a primer for number 3. Number 3 works well on its own too. Number 0 is just to increase the strength of number 3. Number 1 and 2 are just for salons. So if you want to do that, you can get a salon treatment done. You don't get to use them at home. Number 3 is for home treatment. Number 4 and 5 are just shampoo and conditioner, and rest of them are styling products like leave-in conditioner and oil. Even though all those products may still help in repairing the damage, number 3 is your OG because that is the actual treatment product. So if you just want to go for one, just go for number 3. Another good alternative to Olaplex is K18. I recently tried it and I am in love. If you have curly hair, then I think I would recommend K18 more because it just showed results much quickly. Olaplex also has shown me great results, by the way. I've gone through bottles of Olaplex, but with K18 na, with one use only, I could feel a huge difference. My curls just curled better. I think for curly hair, K18 shows quicker results. That's what I had heard. It could be in my head, I don't know, but K18 also is an amazing option. I think K18 is slightly more expensive than Olaplex, so just choose according to your budget. Hair is not long enough to curl, so shorter hair can still curl beautifully. I don't have much experience with extremely short hair, but for shorter hair, I would recommend using lightweight products. You can also use just a mousse, and you can style your hair on damp hair and just scrunch. Avoid heavy products because heavy products will weigh down your curls, so don't use very rich creams. Stick to lightweight products such as mousses or any lightweight gels, lightweight leave-in conditioners. These days many 2-in-1 products come, like Dove Curl Defining Gel. The gel is like a serum, so it's a one and done product, so you can try those kind of products. You can also use a diffuser to really define your curls. Since your hair is short, the heat from the diffuser will just add more volume and more bounce to the hair. You can also try finger coiling, so just take a few strands of your hair and actually coil them with your fingers. And since your hair is short, the finger coiling will just add that extra definition which your hair is not naturally able to provide. So after applying the products, you can finger coil. So that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. I upload new videos every week and I will see you in my next video. Bye.